Natalie.
All right, it is Friday, so it is time to take a look at what's at the movies.
Michael Cook is here. He's going to tell us about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Wild Rose.
Yes, let's talk about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood first. This is Quentin Tarantino's latest movie. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. There you see the two men. Leonardo DiCaprio plays a character named Rick Dalton, who is an actor whose career is slowly fading. He's been doing these these westerns for decades, but his career, he's sort of in his twilight of his career. Brad Pitt plays his stunt double. Also, he's his driver, kind of professional best friend as they try to navigate 1969 Hollywood. Well, to make the story even more crazy, there you see Margot Robbie. She plays Sharon Tate of the tragic Manson murders, and Rick, the Leonardo DiCaprio character moves next door to her right before these murders happen. So it's kind of an interplay between these two stories. It's fun to watch this movie. It's set obviously in 1969 Hollywood, and to see a lot of the reverence that Tarantino has for movie making, and DiCaprio is just fantastic as an actor, kind of struggling, knowing that his career is on the decline, and doing all that he can, you know, to make it work, to hang on. And Brad Pitt and DiCaprio have just this fantastic chemistry that you just love seeing those two actors, you know, banter and hang out. And they're both, it's funny, they're playing characters at the decline of their career, but these two actors are
not at the decline of their career.
They're top notch. They're amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. However, it is too long. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes, and to me, that took away from some of their times.
Don't take a drink.
Yeah, exactly. They could have chopped it down, but I loved it. I thought it was very enjoyable. I love the way the story was wrapped up at the end. Has just one of those crazy endings that Tarantino's famous for, which is why I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. So not too bad.
A good flick to see. Now, another movie to talk about is called Wild Rose. This is a much smaller film. It's set in Scotland. Jessie Buckley plays a young woman who just gets out of prison, and she's a single mom, very irresponsible, can't get her act together, but she wants to be a country singer. She has dreams of moving to Nashville to make it in the country scene. Well, of course, look, she's a single mom with 2 kids, you know, barely scraping by, taking on a housekeeping job. There you see Julie Walters plays her mother, who keeps telling her, you know, this is a ridiculous dream. You're not going to make it. You need to take care of your kids. And I loved how the movie, you know, it's not a cliche by any means, because, you know, you expect a movie like this. Of course, you know, you think, oh, well, maybe she makes it big and goes on TV. It is not cliche in any way. And the actress there, Jessie, has an amazing voice, and you just, at times, you just don't like her because she's irresponsible, but then you admire her vulnerability and her just, you know, gutsiness to keep trying for her dream. This is a delightful movie that I highly recommend. I was surprised. I had not heard of it until I went and saw it with my movie club, and we were blown away by the performances, by the story. We thoroughly loved it, which is why I gave a 9 out of 10 for this movie.
Wow.
So 2 good choices this weekend. Just depends what you're in the mood for.
Well, as soon as the heat and humidity come back, get back to the theater, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, we'll be right back.